Couldn't
This
catch
is a
it.
bit close to my face.
Do you want me to get closer?
It's a bit close, isn't it?
How close do you want it?
Over there. Should I move back a bit?
They won't hear you. No, it's fine.
Alright, go on.
These interviews are meant to be
You
intimate.
ain't got your butt. Oh, yeah, go on.
You like intimate?
Yeah,
Okay.
talk to me.
Couldn't catch this. IFL TV, MTK Global. Delighted to be joined by the body snatcher Dylan White. How are you, mate?
I'm good, man. Yeah.
You look like you got a lot on your mind at the moment.
I always got a lot on my mind. Always. My mind never stops. I'm always thinking, how can I get to this bloody world title? I've been trying to this day. To this day.
Okay, I appreciate that there's probably certain things that you can't talk about, but I will ask you about, obviously, what kind of was the outcome of a discussion with Maurizio Sulaiman today. Was it productive?
Yeah, they say they're going to make a new belt for me because Wilder's a fake champ. They should make a diamond belt for me because Wilder's a fake champion. What's that for? No, it's alright. I want to chew my gum. Sorry, go on.
Was it productive?
Yeah, of course. Very productive. You know, we're trying to work out a situation and trying to come up with a solution to this issue. You know, obviously everyone see what happened. It's no big, it's no secret. You know, Wilder's a piece of shit and Brazil's a piece of shit. There's no secret to it.
When the fight was called with you and Brazil, did you kind of have an inkling that this could happen at some point?
No.
Or not?
It was
you were optimistic that...
It was ordered before. It was ordered before Tyson Fury and Wilder even ordered. Anyways, I don't know what's the long thing. It's just a fucking joke, man. It's stupid.
Were you given an explanation from Maurizio to why that situation happened that way?
I can't really say much, I just say the fact that Fury pulled out or some shit, it changes thing a little bit. So I don't know.
Is it positive though? From whatever you spoke about, it is positive.
Hopefully we'll get something started and get something worked out in the next couple of weeks. So let's see what's going on.
So obviously, speaking to Eddie Hearn, that the goal is for you to be mandatory for the winner of that fight.
Is that what Eddie Hearn says?
Well, that is the goal, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is the goal, but let's see what happens. So this is boxing, and until stuff happens, you never know. Never know.
What is your situation regarding July 13th? Is that what you're focused on?
I'm fighting July 13th for sure. Live on Sky Sports at the O2, so just waiting to see what happens. I don't know yet who I'm gonna fight or what's going on, but definitely fighting July 13th. Just waiting right now to sort it all out.
What are the latest opponents that have been talked about for you for July 13th?
The usual Povetkin, Char, Ortiz, those kind of guys. There's not a lot of fights out there, man, so we'll wait and see.
Would that Char fight be for the regular title?
I don't know, obviously. I don't know. I'm waiting for the WBC situation, so I might not be able to do that. So let's see what happens. A world title is a world title. Hell yeah, I'll fight for the regular world title, I never move it. But let's see. There are many things that can happen. Let's see what the WBC come up with. I know let's see. They might just give me they might give me the WBC interim world title. Hopefully they won't pull it. Let's see.
That will put you in direct shot for the winner of that fight between Brazil and Wilder?
That's what I say about everything. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Hopefully, let's see what happens.
You seem really pissed off today, are you?
No, just fucking, bro. There's this people that start shit in this game, man. Everyone talks shit, man. People say they want to fight when they don't want to fight. Like people just hiding from people. Not everyone want to take no chance. It's long. It's long. Let's see what happens. It's just long, isn't it? Like, let's see. I'm here. I'm doing my thing. I'm winning fights. I'm cracking on. Let's see. Let's just see, man. Heavyweight boxing it's a joke.
It's mad to think, when you really break it down, how you haven't had a shot at a world title yet. Considering kind of the fighters that have had shots.
Look at everyone. Look at the people who fought for titles. You look at Parker. Who did he fight for the world title? What fights did he have for the world title? He refused a world title shot. Who did he fight for against Joshua? Who did he fight? Wilder. Who did he fight? Stavern. Who did they fight? Tyson Fury. Who did he fight? Christian Hammer and then Klitschko. You know, I fought back-to-back top 10 contenders. You know what I mean? Real ranked top 10 contenders in the world. Back-to-back. Back-to-back. But, you know, like, it is what it is, man, you know. I can sit and cry about it. I just try and actively do something about it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm still fighting. I'm winning. I'm having these meetings, sorting out stuff with Eddie, you know what I mean? Going to America, checking the landscape. So I'm just trying to raise my value and my stock, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens, man, you know.
We learned that you have had an approach from ESPN. Is that something you're considering at the moment?
I told you that.
Eddie?
I've had an approach from everyone, ESPN, Showtime, Fox. I've had an approach from everyone. There's about 3 deals there right on the table that I'm looking at. And then I'll see what's what and see what we
In terms of your US broadcaster, yeah.
Yeah, you never know. Let's see. A lot of these broadcasters coming to the UK as well. So let's see what's gonna happen.
So nothing's been, your mind has been made up. You're still kind of considering more than one offer.
These deals are massive. There's big players in the game. There's ESPN, Fox, Showtime. There's
The Zone, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what can happen. You know, but there's some big deals there, right there on the table. Let's see. You know, and we're just waiting to put pen to paper. But like I said, you have to view all the options to see what's what and see where you go from there, you know.
But what's important to you that while this is all going on, that you are keeping active, which is what you're doing for July 13th.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know me. You know, even Cesaro was shocked that I decided to fight him last time. He said, "Oh, why are you fighting me when you can just wait and fight Joshua?" Well, I said, "What am I waiting for? I'm trying to be active and get this work. I'm not trying to wait around and waste time like Stevan did, sit around for 2 years and have no fight, coming for the world title fight out of shape and got splattered in a round. You know, I don't want to do that. I want to be active and the fans give a lot to and give back to them, keep fighting, keep entertaining the fans, keep selling tickets to the O2 so people can come and support me and stuff, you know.
Would you call this kind of a frustrating period of your career at the moment?
You know, of course, it is frustrating. I mean, listen, being ranked highly for so long across the governing bodies, fighting these guys, taking risky fights time and time again and keep coming on top, it is frustrating. I should have had a world title shot already, regardless. You know what I mean? Look at everyone who's been pro as long as me, or same time as me, just before me, or just after me. All fought for world title, all been world champion apart from me. I don't know what it is, but you know, and I keep winning these fights. I've had 1 loss in 26 fights, and I fought back-to-back top 10 contenders. You know, look at my record, look at who I fought, and look who they fought, what they done, and how I've knocked them out, and what I've done to them, and how I dominate these fights. And it's not like, oh, I scraped by in like half a point. I put a good performance.
Just going back to that about you not having a world title shot yet, there are people out there that will argue that you could have had one with Joshua, which we've spoken about before.
That's nonsense. That was all fake. You know, that was all fake offers just to tick the box so people can say, oh, well, he offered you this, he offered you that. Listen, if Joshua really wanted the fight to happen, the fight would have happened. You know, Joshua wanted to go to America because worst case scenario, if he wanted to fight in the UK, he could have fought Miller at Wembley. Why didn't he fight Miller at Wembley? So their plan was always to go to America, fight in the zone, because the zone need to recoup some of that money back. So they need him over there, you know what I mean? Since the zone's launched, the biggest fight they put on is Rocky Field in Canelo. They need to recoup that money, you know, so those are just fake offers to throw people off. You know, when you look at it, like I said, if he really wanted to fight, he could have fought Miller at Wembley, here in the UK, so all the UK fans could go to the fight. That's a big fight. Miller is a big fight here in the UK. Why is he having it in America? That's always his plan. So that's all nonsense. It's all nonsense.
But when you talk about kind of fake offers, are these offers not coming from Joshua and Eddie Hearn?
Well, they come from Joshua and Eddie Hearn, but listen, at the end of the days, Eddie Hearn's got 2 clients to serve, number 1 and number 2. And at the end of the days...
Sorry, just pick this up. Loyalty to Joshua. Go on, sorry.
You know, his loyalty to Joshua now, but it's just business. I don't take it personal, you know what I mean? As long as I'm getting what I should be getting, then I don't really care. You know, he struggled because he has to negotiate against Joshua against me, and he has to negotiate me against Joshua. So it's a hard situation for him, because even the first offer that was made, he said to Joshua, this ain't enough, this is a joke offer, there's no way you're going to get Dylan to fight for that. But he still come and bring it to the table because Joshua told him, make this offer and do this and do that. But it is what it is, man. If these fights, listen, All of the Joshua versus Wilder, me versus Joshua, Fury versus Wilder, all these fights can happen if these guys want them to happen. These fights can all happen, but these guys don't want these fights to happen. And these fights, they can happen. All the fighters have to do is say to these broadcasters and that, listen, I want to fight this guy, make this fight. That's all they have to do. It's down to the fighters at the end of the day. You know, people try to make excuses, oh, it's this promoter, it's this and the other, it's this TV station, it's this and the other. No, it's none of that. Fights can happen if they want them to happen.
When you signed for Matchroom, did you kind of have it in your head that you would be playing second fiddle in your career
not really.
at Matchroom to Joshua?
Not really, because at the time I was just doing my thing and the fight was there. We had the fight. Obviously, you know what I mean, I lost, so it is what it is. But I built back and I've taken on every challenge since then and done good and done myself proud. So I don't understand what the problem is, you know. But obviously one of the guys got 4 world titles, I ain't got no world title. I'm chasing world title, you know. But I'm hot on his heels and I'm picking up steam and I'm ranked, I'm building up publicity and everything, so everything's going in the right direction. I just need a world title fight now, that's all.
What do you think about Tyson Fury's next rumoured opponent that could be?
It's fucking bollocks.
Tom Schwartz.
He should be ashamed of himself fighting Tom Schwartz. You're top 4 in the world. Why are you fighting Tom Schwartz? You're linear heavyweight champion. Why are you fighting Tom Schwartz? There's better guys out there for you to fight. Why the hell are you fighting Tom Schwartz? You know, you say you fight anyone, anytime, anyway. Why are you fighting Tom Schwartz? You know, I get it. You just had a hard fight. Wilder, I get it. You want an easier fight, but Tom Schwartz is a joke. Tom Schwartz is nowhere near Fury's level. You know, Fury's gonna twat him easily. You know, twat him easily. Easy. Twat him like a piece of piss. Easy fight. I get it. In every fighter's career, you need 1 or 2 easy fights in your career, and this is just one of them. That's all, this is one of them.
Has that fight been discussed?
What fight?
You and Fury?
No, we've been trying to get a fight for a minute, but...
No, but recently?
No.
Because that's what I thought the whole ESPN was kind of thing was centred around, possibly with that, with Fury, with ESPN.
No, you never know. Let's see. There's not that fight ain't been discussed. I didn't been discussed. I'd say yes. I would fight Tyson Fury at the drop of a hat. You know. I'd be like, yep, let's go. Let's fight.
Why are you here today?
I made to speak to Mauricio Suleiman.
Is that why you come here?
Yeah? And Barry Hearn.
You come here for those meetings, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. What else am I coming here for?
Well, I don't know. I was just asking. I didn't know the actual main reason why.
I know you was here as well. Came to see you. That's all I'm here for. I'm on my best behaviour. My brother sorted out that little issue already.
Yeah, what did you make of your brother talking to Lawrence Okolie?
Listen, I was going to fuck stuff up. My brother came, my brother spoke to him. My brother said, listen, you don't want no smoke. Just leave it. No point getting yourself in trouble. Just relax, man. Obviously, I listen to he's my older brother. You know what I mean? Sometimes he's way more cool-headed than what I am. So I listen to him. He's my older brother for a reason. And he's more experienced than me. You know what I mean? And he's way calmer out of the two of us because I'm an animal. You know, when it comes to, you know what I mean? I don't play with certain things. You know what I mean? People talk shit, but they don't realize that you will get hurt saying certain things. You know? You will get hurt saying certain things, you know? But it is what it is. It's boxing, you know? I don't even mind. Lawrence is a boxer. A fine boxer start smacking out boxers. But it's when other people start getting involved. Like his hangers-on, his brother, his entourage, and that. I'm like, you're not even in the game. What are you doing? I'll make man run up on you and bust your head. You know.
Lawrence in this week has said that he wasn't calling you out. It was his opinion that he thinks he would beat you. Is there anything wrong with someone voicing an opinion that they can beat you?
Nothing wrong. What's wrong is why are you showing 10-second clips of sparring that you pick that you done alright in the same sparring that stopped you? Why are you doing that? I don't tell sparring stories. You know, if you're gonna film sparring stories to put on the internet, this is the same when I say knocked out Joshua in sparring cold. He said it. Remember back in the day when he interviewed, he said he knocked out Joshua, but Joshua's real champion and he's not.
Quite a few fighters around that time claimed to have been the one to have knocked. Well, actually, they didn't claim.
Lawrence just said he knocked out his manager. He said he put him to sleep in sparring.
They just didn't deny the story. A lot of fighters were asked, they just didn't deny the story.
Lawrence said he knocked him up. You know, he said yeah, but the boss said he knocked out Joshua in sparring. All of these things happen, but listen, here look, where are they and where's the people that they send they knock out and they beat up in sparring, you know? But it's what it is. Listen, man, I got things going on. I'm not really listen. When I'm mad, I will do things. Like if you wind me up and you're moving, I will do things. You understand? I'm not one for talking and saying this and saying that, but I will do stuff. You know, I'm about what I'm about. I'm not a thug. I'm not a bully or nothing. But I'll do stuff to you. If you're challenging me in a certain way and acting in a certain way, then I'll do stuff to you. Innit? Simple as that. Obviously, I got an image to keep up. Obviously, being a British boxing board license, all this other crap. You know, but if you want to make it into road or some bad man thing, then I'm cool with that, innit?
Is this situation resolved now? Is it over with?
Yeah, my brother spoke to him and dealt with it, and they're saying, right, like, you know, you don't want no problem, this and the other. Lawrence is not in my league, you know what I mean? If he move up to heavyweight one day and he does well, then it's a possibility, you know?
I'm just going to throw this in here. This fight have any realistic chance of ever happening? No. Even if Lawrence come up to heavyweight, obviously, he'd have to.
I probably that fight will sell 10 pay-per-view. It will be the real hug fest. He will probably hug me to death, boy. I'll go to marry him after that. He might be, he just hug me to death. But these, you know, listen, Lawrence is doing his thing. Good luck to him, whatever. He needs to fight Richard. Richard's my guy, and I'm doing my thing. So what? No, but I got 3 tickets. Why are you asking for 2 tickets? Ayman said that's 6 what? Why did Ayman tell you you have 6 tickets, bro? I had 2 tickets, bro. I had to get extra one for my man, bro. So who's telling you that I had that?
Sit there, sir.
They gave me 2 tickets. I gave one to Mike and Pesta.
Okay.
So give them this one. Wait, you can give someone this one. You have to ask me these things, bro. You can't come and just think in that I have it.
No. I've got tickets. I needed one more, but he said you have 2 spare, bro.
Call me and ask me, bro. You go.
What you saying?
Call
Hello.
me and ask me, innit?
How are you?
I'm good.
You're good. We were just literally talking about, obviously, that clip that people saw of you talking to Lawrence Okolie.
Yeah.
You managed to kind of sort of half resolve that situation.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. But like I said, he's his own man, and obviously, you know, he might want to feel like he wants a word, but I feel like the chapter should be ended anyway, really. You know what I mean? I've got his back, I dealt with it, and Lawrence was man enough to just, you know, kind of keep it on a nice, humble note, and left it as that, and we're both in our own place. He's gone one way, we've gone one way, and yeah, we're just, you know what I mean? He's got to focus on the fight now. Dill's got way bigger fish to fry, you know what I'm saying? We're not in the same level. This is elite, this is a man who's just on British level. You know, it's 2 different realms, you know what I mean? So I just think he needs to not concentrate on that and let bygones be bygones and everyone move forward.
You seem like someone, not the only person, but someone has the capability of calming your brother down.
Did you see how he just flipped us a second ago?
Wow.
I'm messing.
No, my brother, I respect him.
No, but he was saying before that he would listen to you over it, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm messing with him, but listen, listen. From the beginning, we always had like a hostile thing where we argue and we fight, but that's just that love, you know, like that, like that love-hate shit. This man, what he does is it's quite funny. I come off the plane and I said, listen, I'm tired, you know. Why are you always trying to fight me? Listen, I'll be fighting you till the day you die, every single day of your life. And I'm like, I ain't got energy for this. I'm an old man now. I'm getting on. I do not want this smoke. I'm chilled. You know, look at this big. He's getting bigger and stronger and meaner. Do you know what I mean? And it's just kind of proud, you know, like the achievements and where we come from. Because if you look at the picture, what he put up like about 4 weeks ago when we was like at the beginning of the journey, it's kind of mad where we are. You know, like we envisioned being at the top, but I don't think we could have envisioned how big it would be. And it's just a great time now where he is, you know what I mean? So I'm just really proud and happy what he does. He does his thing, he calls me, I call him, and we just try and say, but he knows I got his back.
Listen to the older heads, man. Listen, it is what it is. Listen, I have a whole army of guys that's just, listen, I'm not about that life anymore. I still have a whole army of goons that follow me. You know, I still have a whole army of Brixton, Clapham, Ballon man, Peckham man that was, but I'm not about that. But I'm just trying to live easy. You don't see me in no big entourage. I'm with my brother, a few of my friends. That's it. I don't go around bullying people acting a certain way. But when people go on a certain way, then it sparks. Because I say people, I might be up in the tower block, but I can see what the people are saying on the ground floor. You know what I'm saying? And I still keep my ear to the ground, but I'm respectful. I don't bully anyone. I take the piss, but why would you like? I don't get why some people do stuff then they're not ready for the repercussions. You know.
All right. Well, look, like I said, he's fighting tonight. So, and it was almost over nothing because, like I said, it was over nothing, but maybe just got
I don't mind
escalated.
Lawrence doing so. If he's a fighter and he shouldn't bill his name, I get it. But when his brother hangers on is getting involved, that's the problem.
And that's what I said to him because of
There
the
were
other
problems
who have had their input. Because I didn't get involved.
I get
His
it.
brother got involved. I didn't get involved. Remember, I could have said
get it
something.
though. When I was a fighter, I called out fighters higher than me to get limelight and to get there. But that's fine. He's a fighter. I get that. But he needs to focus on himself. He's a cruiserweight. You know what I mean? I'm number 4 in the way. He's focusing on himself. But his family and his friends and his brother end up getting involved. Like, well, they will get work. They will get work. Trust me, they will get work.
No, listen, there's no work. I know what he means, but he's a man of honour and he's not going to let anyone talk down or talk sideways or whatever way it wants to be against him. The problem is, listen, we've addressed the issue. I don't think, you know what I mean, we don't want to continue talking about Lawrence. This is Lawrence's moment now. He's got his moments, good luck to him, he needs to win and get on past that.
Well,
you know what I mean? So,
I respect the younger generation, I respect these guys. He's an Olympian, he's doing his thing. Respect him, God bless him and all that other crap, and hopefully he does his thing, innit? You know, I don't hate and know. You know, hopefully he does well. Hopefully he does well, but you know, if he wants problems, then you know.
he's fine. He doesn't want any problems. We've addressed this and I spoke to him and he's fine. Obviously, listen, they're men, they're fighting men. Let them, you know, maybe see each other and kind of squash the air because obviously there's a little bit of tension until they face each other. Do you understand? So I tried to talk to him on a man-to-man level and say, you know, just a bit of advice. You know, try and, you know, you can say what you want, but try to be, you know, respectful in your approach to people who are ahead of you and doing stuff. And I understand your standpoint where you come from, but just try and be respectful. That's all we ask. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to let you crack on with your night. I appreciate your time, Dylan White, Dean White.
Thanks very much.
And we'll grab a word with your guy Shakan
Thanks very much.
later on.
Appreciate it. Yeah, let's go get out here. These are
Laters.